Parents, what's the most dramatic meltdown your kids ever had in public? We were at Target just shopping on a normal Tuesday grocery run. While we were shopping, my 6-year-old spotted a remote control Lamborghini in the electronics section. It wasn't a regular toy car. This thing was 150, had working headlights, and looked like it belonged in a Fast and Furious movie. He stared at it like it was the holy grail of toys. I said no, he nodded. Said okay, and we kept shopping like nothing happened. I thought that was the end of it. We made it through produce, dairy, snacks, and even got him candy for being good. But as I was literally checking us out, my son drops to the floor in a full tactical collapse. Starfish position, arms spread, legs out, face down on the grimy Target tile like he'd been shot by a sniper. And then he starts screaming and crying. You never get me anything. You're the worst mom ever. Every single person in line turns and stares at me now. The cashier stops mid-scan, holding a bag of shredded cheese like it's evidence. I'm standing there, one hand on the cart, the other holding my debit card, trying to figure out how my life turned into a reality show audition. Now, he was rolling across the floor like he's putting out an invisible fire, kicking his legs, wailing about how I never do anything for him. Like, bro, I bought you an iPad last month. You have your favorite light-up shoes. And your backpack has more pockets than my purse. An elderly woman behind me taps my shoulder and whispers, maybe you should just get him the toy, sweetie. Ma'am, with all due respect, this is not a hostage negotiation. So I try to pick him up, but big mistake it seemed. He goes full noodle mode, completely limp, like his bones dissolve. I'm trying to lift him, and he's just flopping around like a wet towel, still screaming. I just wanted one thing, just one thing. A teenage employee walks by, makes eye contact with me, and mouths, good luck. Thanks, Tyler. That really helps. At this point, I abandon the cart. Just leave it right there at checkout, full of groceries I'll never see again. I'm dragging my son across the floor by his armpits while he's yelling about how everyone else's mom is nicer. People are filming. I see phones out. Somewhere on TikTok. I'm probably the villain in a Karen loses it at Target compilation. The manager follows us out to the parking lot like I'm kidnapping my own child. I had to show him my ID and a family photo on my phone just to prove this screaming kid was actually mine. Finally get him to the car, buckle him in, and the second those doors close, dead silence. He stops crying immediately, wipes his face, looks at me with the calmest expression I've ever seen, and goes, so can we go back and get it? I stared at him for a full 10 seconds. Then I grounded him for 2 weeks. No TV, no iPad, no toys, nothing. And that Lamborghini? Never getting it. I don't care if it goes on clearance for $1. I don't care if it's the last toy on earth and he's the last child. That car will never enter this house. A week later, he asked if he could earn it back by doing chores. I told him he'd have to mop every Target in America first. He hasn't brought it up since.